Typically, if I can get here, I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
And I'll lift this arm up, prop this in between. I'll take a big step back.
Wow. All right, guys. I'm here with Sensei Seth, national sumo champion.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You were a striker just like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you threw me around. I had no choice.
Yeah.
I've been plotting for this day.
Yeah. You were a karate like guy your whole life.
Yeah.
You're that guy in high school who throws a pair of Jinkos on like, I'm a skater now.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we're gonna have a very exciting video on your channel, Sumo versus Judo, where you do Judo with the guys, do Sumo with the guys. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
So check that out. We'll link it down below. You wanna plug yours?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, right there. Sensei Seth, you do that.
Yeah.
But the technique portion of the stuff, I kind of had a couple of questions. What might be very useful for Judo?
Yeah.
You know. And then so like usually this like over/under position here,
Right.
or you get like sort of the hip to hip where you like you have we're in this configuration.
Oh, yep.
You know.
Yeah.
And then maybe here, maybe we're like linked up with the hands or something.
Yeah.
So hip to hip with the here, or chest to chest over/under here. Okay. It's very common in Judo, in no-gi jiu-jitsu.
Right.
And there are advantages for sumo.
Right.
In that position, right?
100%. The first thing I think of is like we both. I have an over. Or I have an under, you have an over, but we kind of both have the same grip.
Yeah.
I prefer the over in this situation. Yeah. And what happens is people start trying to drive into me.
Yeah.
And then from here, I'll take my hand, I'll slide it inside, I'll put my hand on the back. From here, I'll drive the head down and I'll lift the belt. And I'll get this here. And people will kind of be forced to shoulder roll through.
Yeah.
And because in sumo, you're driving towards me so much, if I can step off, I get your momentum still going this way, and then I go through.
Interesting, because usually you have the collar and you use the collar to pull the person down, but you literally just grab the head.
Back of the head. You drive it down because.
Even big J, huh?
Yeah.
So you go under or over?
I go over. I would prefer under.
Why? Oh, you prefer under?
I would definitely prefer under.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I can kind of lift you up. This way,
so this is an advantage.
And then I can start.
But here, I have more pressure down on your arm.
Yep.
You don't like this.
I don't mind this. I'll typically, if I can get here, I'm gonna be.
Oh, shoot.
Here.
Okay.
And I'll lift this arm up.
You'll bail on the belt?
Instead of gripping, I'll lift this arm up.
Yeah.
And then I'll just walk.
And then you could do the push out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I keep it.
Yeah.
In my perfect world, I am either here or I'm here.
Yeah.
A lot of people like this double under.
Yeah.
It's like the most powerful position in sumo.
Oh, you know how we were just doing a podcast and I was pretty confident that I was going to beat you in sumo?
Yeah.
I take that back.
Really?
No, just I feel it. I feel
Okay.
it. Yeah, there's definitely like a feel. You know?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Well, sometimes people lay it on a little thick and you know,
do that for me?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not warm, so don't like yoke me.
Yeah,
the head here.
So if I'm here, I'll prop this in between. I'll take a big step back.
Wow.
And then I'll
just
throw
like
this
that.
way. Yeah.
Interesting.
See ya. So
you go under.
I'll get
you
over.
Go over here.
I'll get over.
Yeah.
I'll be pushing. You start to push back. Yeah. Me. I step back. Then I come.
Wow, that head stuff is unique, man.
And it's fun because you really come in and through, and you step back at the same time. So you get kind of like you really have to utilize someone's aggression.
Interesting. Push pull, right?
Yes. And in the counterpart, if I do have unders, and I'm here.
Oh, you can do this to both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you were doing it to me, if I've got this and I start driving in on you.
Yeah. And you go here.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't usually throw to this side, so it kind of felt weird.
Okay. We can switch.
So from here.
Yep.
Do you bump the leg?
It depends. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I won't. It just if it's there, I will.
So from here.
Yep.
You wedge his hand here.
Yep.
This way.
Just like that.
Interesting.
The first sumo match I ever won in competition was by doing that, but without any of the technique.
Wow.
It was completely by accident.
Nice.
We had over under, and I think I literally just popped it.
Yeah.
I used my head instead of my arm.
Yeah.
And as hard as I could, I just went like this.
Boom. Nice.
And it worked.
Wow. Okay, what about this position, chest to chest here?
Chest to chest, there's not a lot of throws.
Really?
Yeah, so if you're in this position most of the time, you're just swimming hard.
So maybe
You're moving hard. You'll hip pop.
Yeah.
And then most of the time, I'll go pull, hard swim.
Oh, so you want to go double unders?
Yeah.
Is double unders always an advantage?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I knew that.
There's people who like
Yeah.
taller guys will get
Yeah.
double undered,
Yeah.
and they will use it to
Yeah.
break down and then lift from here.
Oh yeah.
I'm not as mean,
Yeah.
but if you get stuck like this, especially if you have double
Yeah.
unders, it's not very deep.
Yeah.
Like if we're like out here,
Oh my god.
they'll pinch the elbows
Yeah,
together
yeah.
and then lift up, and you'll be like this. You just kind of walk out by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want any part of it.
So when you're over under,
Yeah.
because I teach a lot of this stuff, but when you kind of go here,
Yeah.
and try to go here,
Yeah.
and I guess normally in nogi I would try to bump here and then try to lock here.
Yep.
But I guess if you're doing sumo on big guys, then you can't lock your hands.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
I lock sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's actually, it's kind of muddy rules on whether or not you can lock.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
It just
Yeah.
kind of depends. It's amateur is a little different.
How's it different in amateur?
Amateur is where it's muddier. I don't know the pro rule on locking, but you're not. So it says no prayer hands.
Why would this
Or-
even be useful?
I don't think this is useful at all.
No.
I
why
think
would it even be?
I think somebody who was writing the rules was like, "What do we call this?"
Don't do this.
Don't do
Yeah,
this.
It's an infraction.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think you're not supposed to. I think the main thing is they don't want you crunching.
Oh,
You don't
heard
want
that.
to like.
I thought Sumo had no rules.
No, there's a couple rules. There's you're not supposed to kick to the groin.
Okay, that's a
You're
good rule.
not really supposed to kick,
Mm.
but you kick a lot. Just like looking for foot sweeps. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
You're not allowed to pull the hair.
Mm.
You're not allowed to punch. If you are slapping,
Yeah.
it has to be
Open-handed.
open-handed, but also you can't like really wind up.
Oh, so it has to be from here on.
Yeah.
So it's legit from here
Yeah.
to like come up and then just.
Yeah. So
As hard as you can?
Rule of thumb is you kind of aim for the chest and then it flies up. Into
Oh,
the
you
neck.
can't just in for the head.
You can. You can. A little bit slipperier, a little bit harder to.
Yeah. In training, is there like an established, all right, hey, let's do a battle sumo, but let's not run head first. Let's not hit each other in the head.
Yeah.
So you guys wear a mouthpiece? You don't wear a mouthpiece.
I wear a mouthpiece.
In comp?
In comp.
Are they allowed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because
I
don't
don't
see it in the
probably
pros.
not in pro. Again,
Yeah.
probably not in pro.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that if we also don't go traditional all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's differences. I think
Yeah.
in amateur, specifically in the U.S., it's kind of like little things that allow the average person to do it.
Yeah.
Like I want to wear a mouth guard.
Yeah.
I want to wear compression shorts.
Yeah.
I want to not be slapping the face as hard as possible.
True.
Like, most people don't want
Yeah.
to do that, and if
No.
you added those things in,
Yeah.
most Americans would not do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Japan, the best of the best do it,
Yeah.
and then that's kind of it.
It's true.
Like, I wonder how many hobbyist training stables are in Japan.
None.
Probably not, right?
Zero.
Yeah.
Because the training stables, you have to live there, eat there.
Train
There's a
twice
hierarchy,
a day,
a
4
rigid
hours.
hierarchy.
Oh, it's crazy.
You know about the wiping of the butt?
The butt?
Yeah.
Oh.
No? Because some of the heavier guys can't wipe their own.
Oh.
So the guys at the very lower end, like, all right, you come with me to the bathroom. And they
Yeah.
take the shit and they gotta.
Yeah, that was the opening of Sanctuary.
It's a real thing, supposedly. I don't know if they still do that,
I believe it.
but if you're really heavy, like, you might not be able to. I can't scratch my back, so it's like,
Yeah, how would you?
how would you, like,
Yeah, right.
if you're a little bit
You
rounded
just
here.
get a back scratcher. Or like, don't they have like the most amount of bidets per household?
They do. So,
What are we
okay.
doing?
You know what? Maybe I made that up.
No, I don't think you did though. I think
Yeah.
they do it as like
Yeah.
a sheer hierarchical.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, from over under to,
Yeah.
to go back to that.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of throws that I'll hit from this.
So what's the advantage here? Let's say we both have the belt here, right?
Yep.
And then we don't have ability to swim in, like, we don't pummel it from here.
Yeah.
What would be advantage for me, advantage for you? Like, what would you like?
If I can, I would like a lower shoulder position.
Because I have my shoulder in your sternum right now.
Yeah, you're better off than I
So
am.
this I could kind of make you posture up a little bit more here. So this is better.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
to me.
Yep. And I would kind of, obviously I have the same thing. If I'm here.
Oh yeah,
I
you
can
just
sort
did
of
that.
drive in a bit
Now this
more.
sucks. Because they say drop your hips in sumo in Japan.
Yeah.
Koshotos, right?
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yep. You have to drop them in and back, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like if we're playing kind of like a stalemate
Yeah.
game where
Yeah.
we're going to wait each other out,
Yeah.
we thought that we're both strong enough
Yeah.
that I can't push you out immediately. we'll kind of sit back and we'll wait. And you'll see guys just kind of sit here like this. I'll even lock this back leg out. And I'm just kind of sitting like this. If you try to push against me, like I got a lot of weight here. Sure. And then from here, they'll kind of like inch their way through. Yeah. And then you'll hear the Gyoji, Nagata, 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 like kind of saying go, go, go. Yeah. But they'll,
right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you're saying it better than I am. Like, I just kind of hear it. I don't know what the word means. What does it mean? Nagata.
Left.
What does it mean? I don't know. Did I just say something naughty? Is that what happened? I don't know.
Stay here today.
But yeah, so you'll be sitting here, and then you know they'll say what you just said better than I did. Yep, and then you'll just kind of see them move around a little bit. And honestly, there's a lot more endurance than you would think, especially for the bigger guys. Yeah. For me, what I like here is I like to get underneath, stand them up. Yeah. And then I like this aside from here.
Oh, it's aside. To which direction?
I will lift and go left.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Nice.
That's my deal. And for sumo, I don't have to take you down.
No.
It's pretty dangerous for me to take you down from this one.
Yeah.
I found out the hard way.
Yeah.
So usually what I'll do, let's say the red over here is out.
Yeah.
And then,
oh shoot! Yeah, now I can't catch myself.
Yeah. And then I will hip bump my way out.
Case for self-defense in sumo. If you're ever on the subway platform, you can hit bump.
Just run off the platform.
You better hope he's not locked onto you too. You go both falling in.
Yeah, that is true.
No, or on an edge of a cliff without wearing a belt.
Yeah. Even with the belt, I mean, you work on like most of the time you see them win. Yeah. With you'll have to cut this if it's not the right word. Yoko.
Side.
Frontal push out.
Oshidashi.
Yeah. Yeah. So if they win, most of the time they'll win and they'll be in. Yeah. But the person's gone. Yeah. And that's like the main way to win is you push them out and you stay. Nice. You're kind of like at the edge watching them.
Love it. Love it. All right, we'll do part 2 next.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was part 2.